Everyone. We'll have winners first. Coach and players, when you have a question, raise your hand. I'll call on you. Hello, Zach. Yes, sir. Locker rooms are open after the cooling off period. After the cooling off period, the locker rooms are open.
You know who St. John's is bringing?
Not yet. They'll text. For Georgetown, it will be Jesse Govan and Coach Patrick Ewing when Georgetown gets here. Yeah, they'll text me, but I don't have it yet. They're going to pass out more. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, we have it around. And we do have a handheld mic, and we'll try to get it over to you. And that helps ASAP. And we got one in the back there. You got the other.
Test 1, 2.
All right. Yeah, you take Mike. You just kind of take that side and little thing. I did not see that. St. John's is on the way. Hopefully I'll get a text as to who's coming with Coach. Yes. Shamari Pons, Justin Simon, Coach Chris Mullen. And we'll take questions for Coach or Shamari or Justin. Right here in front.
Oh, thank you. Hi, guys. Mitchell Miley, San Francisco State. Could you talk about Run TMC? And, I mean, you guys had 5 players in double digits. Just talk about, like, sharing the basketball and scoring. Yeah.
So you're from San Francisco State?
Yeah.
Show me your hat, man. Funny you should say that.
Dope. That's sick.
No, we practice. A lot of our sets have multiple options, and it's up to Justin and Shamari to make the right reads, and they've done a great job of that all year. Exceptional tonight in the second half. I thought their command of the reads and just command of their teammates was exceptional, and sharing the ball, being unselfish.
Other questions over there, David?
Coach, what did you do differently in this game that you didn't in the other 2 games against Georgetown?
All games have been really close games. And ironically or not, they really shot the 3 ball against us. And then tonight they had 9 at halftime. I thought our defense was much better in the second half. I thought the first half, they got too many open looks, too many walk-in threes, no resistance. I thought we were fortunate to only be down 6 at halftime. And then I thought our defense picked up in the second half, and offensively we kind of got moving. And like I said, Justin Shamari really kind of dictated the flow of the game.
In the middle, Zach.
Shamari, does this kind of have a different feel than it did last year? You won the Big East opener last year, but it was a close game. You needed to stop late, and you came back the next day at noon, and obviously Villanova took it to you. But does this feel different? Do you kind of maybe feel like this is a team that can make some noise here?
I mean, for sure, most definitely. I think, except for a couple of games, each and every game we show that we compete with anybody in the country. So I mean, I feel like our mindset going into Big East tournament is one game at a time. We know we can do it.
Over there in the back.
Shamar, what does that TMC hat mean to you?
I mean, I gotta support my coaches, man. If it's dumb, it's us. So, on TMC.
Over there on the right.
Coach, in the second half, your team held the Hoyas to just shooting 25.8% on the floor. What adjustments did you make at halftime?
I think we really just got more aggressive. I thought Marvin pressed up on Derrickson more beyond the three-point line. I thought Tariq put more pressure on, and Amar did a good job on Govan. They just were getting easy looks. And the other parts, I thought Justin and Shamari contained the ball better. They were getting some blow-bys, which would open up those three-point shots. They guarded the ball better, kept the guards out of the paint, and made them shoot contested twos. I mean, at halftime, I tried it. We played zone, we played full court press, and we just weren't playing defense. And they flipped the switch at halftime and did a much better job.
Far right, Mike.
Chris, yesterday you told us that anything can happen if you just go ahead and win the first game. I assume that's probably going to be a message that you continue to preach from here until noon tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I just told them the biggest thing right now is to get some rest, get a good meal, get some rest. And when you're playing a team for the third time, there's less preparation you have to do. You know, everyone knows the personnel. We know what kind of game either team's going to play. So you know, everyone knows each other's inside now personnel, you know, game plans and things like that. Xavier's one of the most physical teams, I think, in the league, offensively and defensively. But we'll get on that a little bit tonight, and then do a quick film in the morning, and be ready to go.
Ava in front.
Chris, you've been in Patrick's position before, obviously, in your first year back at your alma mater. Could you speak to the job he's done with this team, especially maybe to developing the young guards or any of the young guys that you've seen this year?
Yeah, Patrick, you know, look, I've known him for about 30 years or so, and more than that probably, but he's the same person he was when I first met him, and his work ethic, his discipline, that's going to carry over into anything he does. Obviously, he did as a player. He did as an assistant coach in the NBA for many years, and I think he's done a tremendous job in his first year. Not only you know, record-wise, but I think the way they play, the type of team, to me, it resembles him. They're aggressive, unselfish. They work hard, and he's very demanding. That's who he is.
Over here on the right.
Shamari, how soon or how were you able to realize that you'd be healthy enough to play, and how did you feel during the game? Was the ab issue at all a problem for you?
I mean, prior practice before the game, I was feeling good. So I mean, it didn't give me no like pain or anything. I wasn't paying no mind to it. Try to play through it.
Right here in front.
Justin, after hitting that beautiful alley-oop and then setting up for Tariq, do you feel like that was the turning point in that second half?
I mean, that definitely gave the team a little spark. We fed off that and went on a little run. And the second half, like Coach said, we just stepped up defensively and just got more aggressive and rebounded the ball.
All right, Zach.
Chris, how much of a difference, the defense second half to first half, how much of a difference was it just to have Justin out there the whole time? I mean, you look at his line, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals. He seems like he impacts the game so many different ways.
Yeah, he has all year. Anytime we want to run Shamari and Justin on the thick of it on offense and defense, yeah, he picked up quick 2 fouls. It definitely had an impact on our first half. Like I said, it was one of the other reasons I thought we were fortunate to be only down 6 points at halftime. But it's also a tough situation coming off and not playing minutes and not really getting any rhythm. I thought he and Marvin did a great job. I thought they both struggled in the first half, but they came out and really played a great second half.
Right here.
Coach, from the first possession, you guys doubled Derrickson pretty hard down low, tried to run him off the block. Even though he shot the ball well from 3, it was the plan just for him to make him one-dimensional and make him a shooter?
Yeah, both he and Govan, we started off doubling them, and then it wasn't working too well. I thought we were not aggressive on our rotation, so we went away from it. So in the first half, like I said, they got whatever they wanted. We kind of went back to just traditional straight-up man-to-man and put the pressure on our guys to just guard their guy, and they did so.
2 more. Right here.
Coach, what does it mean to go back to Patrick? What does it mean to you? Does it mean anything special to you to have beaten him now as a coach for the first time?
Not really. Like I said, those 2 games we played were, just toss-ups. So it doesn't, not for any. I don't really look at it the coaching matchup. I don't. I know what I'd rather coach against them than play against them. So it's a lot easier on my body.
Last question, Ken.
Well, along the same line, Chris, what was it like emotionally to see him across at the other bench and just did you flash back a little bit to 84, 85 and when you guys made this league so great?
Probably the biggest difference is we're friends now, and we weren't then at all, so we didn't even talk. We'll goof around a little bit here and there. I think we both understand you try and prepare our guys the best we can, and then give them all the tools that they can have so they go out there and perform well. I want my guys to perform well, feel good about their games, and win. That's what I want for them. So we try and do all that in practice. When the game starts, yeah, we're going to make adjustments and do some things in timeouts, but the players are going to dictate that. We know that better than anybody, Patrick and I. And, but yeah, the one difference is we'll goof around a little bit. There was no goof when we played against each other. I saw today he took his tie off. I guess, what are you doing? You take your tie off. He said he was getting hot. So.
St. John's, thank you. Thanks.
Well,
For Georgetown, it's going to be Jesse Govan and Coach Patrick Ewing. Hey,